Welcome back to my channel at The Movie Optimist, where I try and find the silver linings in even the worst of films. Today, while I was at work, I got a surprise trailer drop of A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, starring Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie. And a lot of people probably aren't going to know what this is, because it's not a Superman or a Thunderbolts or a Spider-Man or a Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, and it's not this big IP that had been on a lot of people's radars. But when I first heard that this movie was coming out and read the description of it, it kind of spoke to me in my soul based off of a lot of things that I've been going through over the last year, so I've been looking very forward to it. So I've put off watching this trailer so that I could watch it here with all of you. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it.
Hi. Are you here by yourself?
I am. What about you?
I am.
It's funny how the most beautiful places make you feel the most alone, you know?
Maybe it just depends on the person you're with.
He's a lot older than her. That's the only thing that's like... Age doesn't matter when you're past your 30s, I guess. As long as the other person is also past their 30s.
Talking to each other now?
Do you want to go on a big, bold, beautiful journey?
Yes?
Okay, so there's some science fiction in this. I wasn't expecting that.
Don't you?
Pick up Sarah.
I do.
My car won't start.
Mine told me to pick you up.
Beautiful
Your accent,
cinematography.
is it real?
You think I'd
I love that
accent?
fate is kind of bringing them together here.
Make you feel the most alone.
That's a pretty good me, actually. I'm flattered.
I don't wanna go.
In 1.5 miles, take the exit.
What is that?
I don't know how I feel about this sentient AI.
Dead bodies!
Maybe we should go through it.
Everywhere I go leads me back to you.
Oh, wow.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on?
I don't know, but I think I've been here before.
God, that's such a beautiful
I think
shot.
that's the entrance to my high school. Wait.
What?
You know, high school.
It's okay. It's okay.
Said forever, almost but
You're late! Come on! How old am I?
15. I'm 15.
Cool. How old am I?
I don't know, 40?
I'm gonna kill you.
Tell her I love her. She says I don't love you.
God, I love her.
Feels exactly like it felt that night.
We've all been there
This
before.
one's for me.
It's rough.
Mom, I miss you.
This isn't real.
Well, it feels real to me.
So what is it that you want,
Beautiful
David?
that is.
I want to go back to when I thought everything would work out for me.
Nice to share this with someone.
But however this plays out, it ends in me hurting you.
And what if I hurt you?
You are capable of being happy. You just have to choose it.
No matter who you are in your life, we just need someone to share it with.
everywhere I go leads me back to you.
You know how to fix totaled cars?
I do not.
How about burning cars?
No. That's very dramatic.
It's a bit over the top.
Okay, so really quickly, I want to touch upon my life a little bit. And I want to start off with saying that I did not have a traditional childhood where I grew up in a house with a mother and a father, or just a mother or just a father. When I was very young, I was adopted by my grandma, and my grandma actually wound up raising me and instilling a lot of old school things in me. I have a very old school mentality of how to act, how to dress, how to speak to people, how to treat people. And when I lost her last year, it was really hard. She was my hero my whole life growing up. And what do you do when your hero is no longer around to talk to? You know, the person I went to for everything is not here anymore. It's something that I wrestle with every night. And since she's died, not a lot, a couple times, maybe like 3 or 4, I've had these dreams moments where I'm in my body, my physical body, my 33-year-old body, and I'm back in time watching a younger version of myself do things that I knew upset my grandma. And it's like I'm trying to explain to the younger version of me that I'm gonna regret doing what I'm doing. And it's kind of like the scene in Interstellar where Matthew McConaughey is in like the bookshelf string theory place and he's trying to warn himself about making the mistakes he's about to make. And it's like that in my dreams. And I keep having this over and over and reliving these very important moments of my life, of my childhood. And every time I wake up, I feel this sense of dread, and I don't really have any way to express that. Some people say if you write things down and you bury it or you burn it. Some people say let out a cry. Some people say to paint a picture of how you're feeling. There's all these different ways and all these different things that I've tried, but I can't seem to shake this feeling of laying in bed at night and just thinking about all these things I've done in the past and thinking about my life with her, and I can't really figure out ways to express it. Now, if this movie came out 2 years from now or 2 years ago, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. But the fact that it's coming out around the same time that I'm having these dreams, I don't believe in divine intervention, and I'm not like a spiritual person or anything, but man, that just feels weird that like I've been longing for something touching on this material, touching on the whole wishing you could go back and relive your past to change your future, and then this movie just drops like as I'm in the thick of thinking about this exact same thing, and the movie has the exact same story touching upon wanting to go back in time and relive your past. And it just feels so weird and ironic. And at the same time, my favorite place on the planet to go with my grandmother was the supermarket up in Ithaca called Wegmans, where I was never able to go unless I was there visiting her because we didn't have one here on Long Island. And then shortly after she died, a Wegmans opened up right down the block from my house. And it was another one of those things where it's like, how ironic is that? And I couldn't feel further away from her, but things keep happening that make me feel close to her again. And I just know deep down that watching this movie is going to break me, but I think that that's the exact thing that I need. I need the validation of how I'm feeling through art from somebody else that clearly understands what I'm going through. So I think it's going to be a very therapeutic process to watch, and this isn't a typical movie that I would do a trailer reaction for, because I can't imagine the same amount of people that are excited for Superman are excited for this movie. But again, it just speaks to me at the point in time in my life that I'm at right now, and I'm really so excited for it. It looks truly beautiful. There are some things in it that I'm like iffy about, like the whole sentient AI GPS talking to him and whatnot, and there is a really big age gap that really shouldn't be that important. I don't know why I'm harping on it that much, but it's there. But I am really excited about this movie, and I think I need this now more than I need anything else. So it's quickly shooting up my list of one of the most anticipated films of this year. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Have you watched this trailer? Did it speak to you, or do you think it's just another cheesy rom-com that's going to come and go and no one's going to remember it in 2 weeks after its release? Let's talk about it in the comments down below. And as always, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll catch you next time.